Welcome to What's in the Pot. I'm your host, Sean Grande, and today we are making Southern style fried chicken in the oven. It's What's in the Pot. Thank you very much for tuning into What's in the Pot. So I'm going to use half a chicken for this recipe, and I have the half chicken cut up into different pieces, the leg, thigh, the wing, the breast cut into a couple different pieces. Now for our marinade, we're going to start with 1/4 cup of hot sauce, any kind of hot sauce you like, or you can use a traditional pepper sauce. It's really up to you. I like the tapatio. It adds a nice flavor, especially when you're doing fried chicken. I'm adding 1 medium to large size egg. That's gonna create our coating for the chicken. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna marinate the chicken with the hot sauce and the egg. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm pouring this over and I'm gonna marinate this chicken with the flavoring. Once we get the egg and the hot sauce mixture combined into the chicken, you want to let this marinate at least for an hour, overnight even better, because then all that flavor is going to soak into the chicken. So right before prepping our chicken to put in the oven, I'm just going to give it one quick mix with my hands and just make sure we get that egg and hot sauce coating over all the pieces of chicken before we put it in the oven. To start, I have 1 cup of flour and 3/4 cups of plain breadcrumbs mixed in, and I'm starting with 1 packet of this Sazon seasoning. It has a nice flavor. If you don't have the Sazon seasoning, you can go ahead and use something like a poultry seasoning, and I'm using 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I'm also going to be using 1 tablespoon of minced onion. Now, I didn't have onion powder, so if you have onion powder, you can substitute. It's really up to you, either or. It gives it that nice flavor. And I'm using 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt. Any kind of seasoning salt, it's really up to you. I'm also adding 1 tablespoon of thyme. I like that flavor that the thyme gives the chicken. What we're going to do is we're going to whisk this together and then start preparing our chicken. I have my oven set to 400 degrees. And we're going to start with spraying some of this olive oil cooking spray onto my parchment paper. If you don't have parchment paper, you can go ahead and use a piece of foil. I like to add the olive oil spray just so that the chicken does not stick. Now what we're doing is we're going to coat each piece of chicken in that seasoned flour mixture. We just want to make sure we get all the coating and all the flavoring onto each piece of chicken. And then we're going to go ahead and pop it into the oven. After coating each piece of chicken, we're going to spray with a little bit of olive oil spray. If you don't have it, you can use a vegetable oil spray. What we want to do is we want to create that nice crispiness that we would if we deep fry the chicken. Because remember, this is fried chicken, but we're actually baking it. So after 45 minutes in the oven at 400 degrees, this is our oven baked fried chicken. It's absolutely delicious. You can see it's fried. The skin is nice and crunchy from spraying that little bit of that olive oil spray. It's absolutely delicious. It's a little bit healthier than, your typical fried chicken, but you can see it's crispy. There's got all that flavor, all that seasoning on the chicken. Just absolutely delicious. Thank you very much for tuning in to What's in the Pot. I'm your host, Sean Grande. Reminding you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button on Facebook, on YouTube. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well. Till next time, peace. It's What's in the Pot.